ESA report shows that the average gamer is 41 years old. Well, when you're making dog shit and the kids don't want to play it, and the kids that do play, they only play Fortnite or Roblox, and they don't call themselves gamers, and nearly half are whammons. Yeah, they're doing the same thing they've always done. They count the granny that plays Candy Crush at the bus stop as a gamer. But you know what? I'm not too attached to the term gamer anymore. Because like I've brought up many times, the industry is no longer one industry. This industry has fractured. It's fragmented. It's multiple separate industries with very little overlap now. I'm not a gamer anymore. I'm an anime waifu enjoyer. There's only a few subsets of the industry that give me that, and so I align with that subset. But I am not going to fucking throw down with people to fight over the term gamer. You can fucking have it. If it keeps you away from my shit, take it. Now, the old stereotype that games are mostly for younger people and males has once again been proven outdated. Well, you guys, again, these guys aren't very bright, so they don't know how this works. So generally, you weren't called a gamer unless you played the vast majority of games which were aimed at men. But you know what? Farmville was pretty big and popular. Candy Crush was pretty big and popular. Those are primarily played by women. And if you count the people that play them as gamers, well, yeah, women are gamers, but they don't play the same kind of games that you normally think about when you say the word gamer. But even that, like I just mentioned, that word doesn't really mean the same thing it used to either. I'm not going to fight for being labeled a gamer anymore, because nowadays people would associate that with someone who plays nothing but sports games or Call of Duty. Like, I don't care. I don't care what you call me. I'm not attached to a fucking label. The ESA's survey shows that average age of respondents is 41, and the split between men and women is almost 50-50. The ESA's Power Play survey involved 24,260 participants from 21 countries across 6 continents. What about Antarctica, huh? And covers several categories from gamer demographics to reasons why people play games. And the issue is, though the industry is fragmented into multiple industries, they lump everything together. And one of the highlighted findings is that the average age of the respondents, all of whom were age 16 and over at the time, is 41. Moreover, the gender split is 51% men and 48% women. And 1% mentally ill? No. As for the respondents' top reasons for playing games, the most obvious one, to have fun, is the most common, named by 66% of respondents. In second place is stress relief or relaxation at 58%, which one presumes comes from those that like playing the likes of Anno 1800 rather than Elden Ring. It depends on how you play. I mean, Elden Ring is pretty fucking easy if you just hard counter all the bosses. All right, finally, keeping minds sharp and exercising brains is the third most common reason at 45%. And that's pretty much all the old women. They fall into that bracket. Another section of the survey looks at the benefits that playing games can bring. Most people, 81%, say they provide mental stimulation. 80% say they provide stress relief. That's all true. Other answers include providing outlet for everyday challenges, introducing people to new friends and relationships, reducing anxiety, and helping people feel less isolated or lonely by connecting them to others. And meanwhile, here I am either playing single-player games or I play games that are single-player, even though they are live services like most gacha games. They only have the occasional multiplayer mode. And it's noted that among gamers aged 16 to 35, 67% said they've met a close friend or partner through gaming. Almost half of the U.S. respondents said games improve their parent-child relationship. I mean, it's fuck. Look at Asmongold. Like, when his mom was alive, he played World of Warcraft with her quite a bit. Now, contrast to the long-held claim that children often grow distant from their parents due to playing games. If their parents have shit taste, then this is true. But if you got based parents, then it's, that could actually work out very nicely. There are some interesting answers in the category of what skills games can improve. Around 3/4 of the respondents agree that creativity, problem solving, and teamwork or collaboration could all be improved by gaming. More than half said games improve their real-world athletic skills, and many said games improved or influenced their indoctrination or career path. I think we could all think back to us sometime a game might have actually changed our lives in some way. Now, unsurprisingly, mobile devices are the most popular gaming platform across all demographics. I'm glad they at least recognize that, which will likely bring debate over the definition of gamer. Yeah, at this point, I think it needs to happen. Yeah, because most of these disparate groups have nothing in common with each other. Like, how much common ground does someone who plays waifu gacha games and someone who just buys the yearly sports game or yearly Call of Duty actually have? Like, there's zero overlap there. 55% of the respondents said it was their favorite way of playing games. It's especially popular among those over 50. Damn. Well, half of those under 35 say they prefer game on these devices. Meanwhile, consoles and PCs are both played by 21% of participants. Yeah, that's going to be vastly shifted, and mobile is going to stay at the top, but PC is eclipsing console. In the 70s, having an Atari was for the cool kids. You got lots of friends. Oh, I remember that, man. Yeah, when you became friends with someone because they had the latest console, and no, your family couldn't fucking afford it. So if you wanted to play, you had to go to a friend's house who had it. Yeah, I remember those days. Oh, I used to have no rhythm before I played Crypto the Necro Dancer. Man, I'm way ahead of you there, man. I played fucking Amplitude and Frequency on the PS2. Those games were fucking top tier.